Hey everyone. I am going through and grading your resumes and cover letters, and I'm leaving some feedback on it. But I wanted to kind of share this video and kind of go through some things that I saw as trends overall that I want you kind of to correct and then make sure you have it for your final portfolio. Because remember, in the portfolio, you will turn in an updated resume and cover letter for the position that you're applying for. So let me share my screen. All right, so if you go to week 7, back where the cover letter and resume stuff was, if you go down here, you're going to see this resume letter guides. Hang on one second. Let me share my full screen. All right, so this resume letters guide is everything that you need. So if you have not looked at this during that week, I would encourage you to go back and look at it. This is from the Office of Career and Professional Development, and it's a really good tool for you. It gives you an overview, general guidelines, but what I want you to kind of gives you some action verbs to make sure that you use for when you're talking about your duties and responsibilities and things like that. But what I want you to kind of pay attention to is it gives you outlines, kind of shows you the basic template. What I'm seeing a lot of, and it used to be the norm, but it has kind of progressed to where it is not the norm anymore. But fancy borders and initials on your resume, like the big initials, um, or over on the side, having a picture of yourself and things like that. You don't want to do that anymore. There are several reasons for that. Um, one of them is it lends itself to some bias that could creep into the hiring process and things like that if they see a picture and things like that. So as plain as it looks, and it is not that visually appealing, but this is what your resume should look like. Um, there's a basic template here that you can follow. um, if you have if you have um, some work experience, but for you as students, I would definitely kind of look at the chronological one. So up here, your name, do not put your street address. That is changed now. You just need your state, city and state and uh, phone number, all of that. You can have an objective statement. I'm not too keen on objective statements. I would prefer you to kind of do something um, around kind of put some action verbs there that would describe you. In your education, you're going to list these in descending order with the most recent first, all the way to the distant past. So you do want to include Georgia Southern um, because you are currently attending, and you'll put expected graduation date. I'll show you here in a minute. Here, if you don't have a lot of work experience, you can put related courses. And so if you're applying for um, a job with the FBI, you can put here that you've had like investigations, intro to policing, any of those courses that you think directly impact um, the duties and responsibilities of an FBI agent. You can then put your technical skills. So like you can see if you have any uh, foreign languages, or if you have any software skills. So like Microsoft Office suites, that is Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, all of that. You don't need to list each one of those. You just can put Microsoft Office suite. And then you will list your related experiences. So this is where you would put your um, work history. So I'm going to show you another one. If you don't have work experience, this one yours should look like this. So like any of your leadership or skill building, or if you've done any clubs, that can go here. All of that. What I will say here that I want you to pay attention to is make sure that under under the experiences, you need to, let me find where it says it. Make sure that you see this. Yeah. So like if you use the basic template, it can look like this. List your duties and responsibilities under the employer. So remember, you go to you descending order, starting with the most recent. So your most recent, your position held, and the dates that they are held, and then you're going to list any duties and responsibilities. Use those action verbs that are provided, uh, and then kind of just list those out. Instead of putting leadership, I would put led a team of 3 people to execute certain goals. And then instead of putting certain goals, you would put what that goal was. All right, I just wanted to kind of show that to you so that you knew that there were some templates there. A lot of you, I put like a sticky note on your resume that says this is formatted incorrectly. That's why you need to go with a format that is in this packet, just because this is the standard. I know it's not visually appealing. I know that it's kind of plain, but that's how they have to be now. All right. I also wanted to show you this. It also has a cover letter template in here that kind of shows you what needs to be included in each paragraph. So make sure you are um, going by these templates. Um, it also gives you an example of what a completed cover letter will look like. There's also an internship cover letter in here that you can look at and kind of show. You guys are doing really well with cover letters. My biggest thing is just make sure you are highlighting. Let me stop sharing. Just make sure you're highlighting your skills and don't be negative. So I've read a lot of, I don't have this experience. You do, you just don't know that you have it. So like you may not have experience in law enforcement, but you have um, educational experience and you have relevant work experience or activity experience. I have experience being on a team. I have experience getting this done through whatever. So like if you worked on a project or something like that, you can use that experience. It's all about how you word and use the experience that you have. All right, I should have all of these graded by the end of the week. And just take that feedback and make those corrections, and you will turn in the corrected copies with your portfolio at the end of the semester. Hope everyone has a good day. And as always, if you need anything, feel free to reach out.